Welcome to the osslt Opinion Paragraph Preparation Guide. We're going to learn how to write the opinion paragraph by going APE. APE stands for the following. You're going to first assert a yes or no position, but don't do both. Next, you're going to present with two proofs that will prove your assertion. And last, you're going to end by using a conclusion. So APE, going APE, means asserting a yes or no position, presenting two proofs, and then lastly ending with a conclusion. Here's another suggestion on how to plan. First, you're going to pick a topic, then you'll set up a T-chart, and on the head of the T-chart you will indicate what is your topic. Next, on the left side of the T-chart you'll take a position, and next you'll put on the right side two proofs that will prove your position. How shall we write this paragraph? Practice safe 6. What does that mean? You will use only the allotted 6 lines afforded to you. If you write more, you will fail. So keep it to 6 lines only. The first thing you'll do is go APE. That means assert your yes or no position in the first line of your paragraph. Second, provide two proofs. That means 2 lines per proof, or 2 times 2, which is 4 lines of proving material. Then you will end with a conclusion. Take 1 line. So altogether you're using 6 lines and no more. Lastly, you should edit and revise your work. What is the duration? Use about 50 to 75 words in your paragraph, depending on how large your font is. You may have 50. If you have small font, you may use 75. Let's look at an example. Here's a sample test question from years ago. Your short writing task is to answer in full and correctly written sentences the following subject. What is your favorite subject, and explain why? What you'll have to do is set up a T-chart to explain what is your favorite subject on the left side, and on the right side you're going to explain with 2 proofs why that subject is your favorite subject. So keep in mind that you can use rough notes, and please do so by creating a T-chart on the bottom. On the left side of the T-chart you say to yourself, what do I like to learn? What's my favorite subject? My favorite subject is English literature. The next thing I might want to think about is, how does the study of English literature help me, and how does it influence me? What does it do? How does it become my favorite subject? Look at the how and why component. So proof 1 is learning about character education and sympathy to overcome racism and homophobia. A second point might be, how can I improve my analysis and essay arguments dealing with the topic of character education and homophobia and racism issues? So I've got my idea. Topic sentence will deal with English literature. My 4 sentences components will be dealing with character education, sympathy, dealing with racism, homophobia, and analysis and argumentation, and then I'm going to conclude by saying English is my favorite subject. So let's take a look at the first component. English is my favorite subject. Simple, forward, and direct. The first proof, learning about character education and sympathy, occurs here in this first component. In my English class, I learn how I should treat others using empathy, tolerance, and respect by studying literary texts which deal with racism and homophobia. The second point deals with this component. So, I assert also, I get to practice my analysis skills and arguments so I can write better essays that explain why racism and homophobia are wrong. Once I've got my 2 proofs, I can now conclude. Therefore, English is my favorite course because I can learn how to deal with racism and homophobia. You've got your assert, proof 1, proof 2, and an ending. Therefore, you've gone APE, and you followed the 6 lines only.